Hello everyone, Verdict back at again with another video, and today I'll be showing you my personal favourite solo base design, the Disaster. With this base, it's 18 door rocket raid to TC, 12 rocket raid from roof to main loot, 13 rocket raid from roof to main loot to TC, and the upkeep is only at 1600 stone at 640 frags. This base design has kept me safe and sound for 3 wipes in a row. With that being said, let's get into it. Opening the door, we're greeted with a repair bench, 2 small drop boxes, a flame turret and a shotgun trap for door campers. Coming in, we have our first airlock, and in the first room we have our bags, shotgun trap, research table and a large drop box. Coming to the left, we have our 4th airlock, greeted with a workbench level 1, shotgun trap and furnace room. You can easily access all 3 of them by removing the bracket and the window. Coming into main room, we have our TC on the left inside honeycomb, guarded by a window bracket and a window. We'll get to that in a moment. And obviously last but not least, the main loot room with a tier 2 on the left of it, guarded by a window frame and a bracket, with wall reversed. I have the TC inside a honeycomb and the tier 2 inside a honeycomb. For one, the tier 2 it saves room. It's not that valuable, but it also guards as an extra foundation for the rockets to actually splash through. The TC in the wall though, however, different story. I personally don't think anyone's going to want to raid through the sides or the roof, judging by how small the base is. If they do, then I'm sorry to disappoint you. But other than that, this base really does keep up, and going through door raid makes it less obvious that TC's in airlock. And for raiders that raid through the roof, they'll notice that there's a garage door there, the hard side here. Judging by the base, they're not going to know TC's in airlock, so more than likely they'll go through the hard side, only to be disappointed themselves. Again, I really recommend this base, and I'm going to show you right now how to build it. Just before we start, this is everything you're going to need in the entire base. Before we get into it, I had noticed that in one of my comments, someone asked me how was it expandable. Sorry, I thought it was actually quite obvious, but with this one, I'll explain it from start to finish. So going down, we're going to start with the loot room, with a triangle here, square here, and triangle here. Sorry, no, it's a triangle here, triangle there, and we'll seal it off. Patched off just quickly, and that's the starter base. Place TC in here, and we'll have our little small loot room just in here. Sweet. Coming in, we'll open up, and we'll create the next room. Foundation here, triangle here, and triangle here. Sealed off. With the door frame as the entry point. Nice. And we'll place our door here. Perfect. Now we've got a base coming up. Hopefully by now you have a tier 1. Trust me when I say this, you want to place the tier 1 before the furnaces. Because if you place it incorrectly, you have to pick up everything and start again. So place it just center here. We can put a frame there, and that's all that matters. Now we'll place our furnaces in here. We'll seal it off. Nice. We'll put an extra frame here. Hopefully by this point, you guys already have double doors, so we'll pick these up double armored wooden doors, sorry. We'll get rid of these. Start placing these down. If you decide to build the furnace room and then place the workbench, you won't be able to place the double door. Trust me. Place our frame here. And we'll place a window one here. Soft side back. And this one, soft side opposite. Stone them up. Sweet. Alright, nice. We can now pick up all of these. And we'll place our main loot room. Hopefully by this point you already have a salvage shelf. If you guys want, it might be a bit difficult to place the tier 2 in here with the frame there. For the sake of it, we'll destroy it, and we'll place it down just now before we start placing our boxes. Perfect. We'll repair it up. Nice. Large boxes go in here. Sweet. And we should be able to place 4 large boxes and small boxes just aligned here. Awesome. We'll stone the frame up. Doesn't seem to like one of the small boxes. Pick them up first. We'll place them again. Go. Perfect. By now you would have at least got the shotgun traps and your window frames and brackets. We'll place our window frame here with a bracket on the outside. Furnace room as the same goes. Make sure this side is the hard side. For the tier 2, opposite. We'll have the bracket on the inside, the frame and the window coming to us. Shotgun traps go aligned. With this room, we'll place them just in this corner, aiming inwards. You can place them here, but for the video, I want to place them just tucked away using my no-clip. If you know how to place salvage shelves, I recommend you do the same way. Nice. In here, the shotgun trap should fit perfectly aiming at the door. Awesome. And one just for in front. The way I like to place my shotgun traps guarding single doors is I open the door and have the frame just around me so I know where the shotgun trap is going to shoot. We'll place our research in our last large box. Awesome. We'll quickly place our airlock. And our last metal door. By now you should have garage doors. We'll place them both down too. And we're going to have a small problem with the boxes again, so that's no worries. close just nicely. I'll place our last garage door here. For me, this is how I usually have my one. Don't expand it any more, any less. But for those who like to prefer have honeycomb around and an extra airlock, as I provided in the first base, I'll do that for you now. Come in opening this, coming outside. All it takes is another triangle and a square foundation, with frames all around. We'll place our shop fronts and our last double door. We want to make sure the double door opens inwards so you can close it in case anyone's shooting from the inside. We'll place our flame turret here and our last shotgun trap. Make sure to use the flame turret's lines to perfectly place it. With that amount of room, we should be able to place our repair bench. With our last shotgun trap here. Sweet. Now for the honeycomb. We'll place a triangle here, here, not there, and here. That should be all we need. Seal them off. The roof honeycomb is pretty self-explanatory. Half walls around everything that isn't honeycombed. Stand them up. Like I said in all my other previous videos, I like to have these walls sheet metal. We'll seal it off. Nice. For door campers, I like to use these spike traps. With that being done, we can place 2 more small boxes in here. Come inside and place our bags. I usually use space as a duo, mainly solo. Trio is optional. Perfect. Last but not least, I'll show you my preferred minor upgrades. I like to make this metal, the back wall metal, and all the inside roofs metal. Foundations are up to you, I wouldn't worry about it though. With that being it, I hope you guys enjoyed the base tutorial. I'll be making more of these. And with that being said, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.